Hey, what's up guys, this is Skyfirst95 here with a very long overdue review of a Bluetooth headphone that I've owned for quite a while now. This is the first and only Bluetooth over-ear headphone that I currently own. For those of you who care, I did make an unboxing video of this headphone quite a while ago. The link will be in the description for you guys to check it out. So this one is by MEElectronics, but I think recently they changed it to MEeAudio, but it's still the same product. It's a very typical plastic $30-ish to $40 Bluetooth headphone with some outside audio controls that you can use to pick up phone calls, change tracks, up and down volume, etc. It also comes with a cable so you can listen to your music wired if you so choose, and a very simple carrying pouch that you can use to store the headphones when folded. Since this headphone is able to pick up calls, it does have a tiny little microphone here on the right side. Call quality isn't great, but that's kind of to be expected at this price range. Just to give you guys an idea of how the audio would sound, here's a quick audio sample. Testing sound quality here using my MEElectronics or MEeAudio Bluetooth headphone. So that's the microphone, nothing too crazy about it. The Bluetooth feature is a little bit better, thank God. The pairing process is as you would expect with any Bluetooth headphone. It shows up as AirFi Runaway, so it's easily identifiable. The range is to be expected. If it's a clear open space, you can get maybe up to 30 feet away before the signal starts to break out. But if you insert any kind of partition in between, then you're going to greatly reduce the range. If you have a device that supports the indication of the battery on your notification, like an iPhone, you can clearly see how much juice is left on the headphones just in the notification page. Normally I can hit about 4 to 6 hours of battery life before this thing dies and I need to recharge it, which is pretty average for this price range. Though the strange thing is the way to charge it is actually through a very proprietary cable using the 3.5mm headphone jack port and then a USB on the other end to charge it. I prefer using a micro USB since I have plenty of those cables. If I lose this cable, then I have to go out and buy another one. But again, if you wanted to continue listening, you can always plug it in and listen wired using the included cable. One thing about the cable though is that it's a little bit fat on the end that it plugs into your device, so I can see that it may not fit all devices, especially those with the cases on there, so that's something to keep in mind. And another thing about the Bluetooth is, as with pretty much every Bluetooth headphone that I've tested, with some rarities, it has a very obnoxious blinking blue light, and they didn't bother trying to make it discreet at all. So if you're going to be wearing this using a Bluetooth, you're going to expect that constant blue flashing light everywhere you go, which is kind of an annoyance. And unfortunately, it also includes a very loud, obnoxious voice every time you pair it, unpair it, and receive an incoming call. So that also got kind of annoying for me. So everything that I've mentioned so far is very typical of this price range, and the build quality is no exception. It's pretty much an all plastic design with very minimal padding on the ear cups as well as on the headband. It is very lightweight and very pliable, with the exception of a thin metal band inside the headband, which does extend and offers some support to the structure. It folds down so that it can be able to store away pretty easily, but the ear cups themselves offer very little flexibility. It only swivels very slightly. So that moves on to comfort. For me, these are not very comfortable. I do have a very small head, and therefore I don't extend the headphone at all when I'm wearing it, and that causes a lot of tension at its lowest setting, so I cannot comfortably wear this at long periods of time. Sound quality isn't stellar either. It's Bluetooth's typical quality at this price range. It does sound a little better when wired, but not by much. So at the end of the day, I'm very hard pressed to recommend these headphones. There's really not much going for it that makes it stand out from the pack. It has very mediocre sound quality for its Bluetooth class. It's very cheap materials. It has the obnoxious loud voice when you turn it on, turn it off, and the blinking blue light is not discreet at all. It doesn't fit me very well, so I'm not able to wear this for a long period of time. So there's really nothing that I particularly like about these headphones. The only reason why I bought it in the first place was because I wanted a relatively inexpensive Bluetooth headphone, functional, and that didn't break the bank and look pretty decent. These do come in a wide variety of colors on Amazon, so I thought I'd just pick these up. The reviews didn't seem half bad. But at the end of the day, what exactly do you want in a Bluetooth headphone? these headphones are obviously not meant for working out, and they're not meant for great audio quality either. So they're just something that if you wanted to listen wirelessly and you wanted on your headphones and they didn't look too bad, these would probably be the ones for you. But for me at this point, I'm probably going to sell these and start saving up to get the Bose Quiet Comfort 35s, since that offers great audio quality, comfort, and some awesome noise cancellation. So that's the route where I'm going to. So if you do find that this headphone is somehow worth it, then go for it. It's about $40 on Amazon. So I hope you enjoyed this review. And if you did, please give it a like. It would be greatly appreciated. Consider subscribing to my channel, Skyforce95, for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.